Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I got some new to me ammunition in 10mm that I really want to check out. I got this at 907 Ammo. I really like those guys down there. You can get ammo shipped to your doorstep in Alaska if you live here in Alaska, which is pretty cool. But this is from Claw Defense. It's their 190 grain solid copper projectile. And it's made by Fort Scott, which of course has the tumble on impact style ammo. So very cool. It is supposed to be defense against dangerous animals because they have a grizzly bear and a mountain lion pictured on there. So I like that. And of course, I'm going to be testing it with the good old Wesson Razorback, a 1911 chambered in 10mm with the 5-inch barrel. I usually get pretty good power with it. So let's check the velocity and the penetration and see what we come up with. All right, well, here we go. See the picture of the bear and the cougar. I like that. Claw Defense from Fort Scott, 190 grain solid copper. Very cool. A little bit pointy, but still the flat nose. I like that for penetration. Very interesting. And of course, the Wesson is just probably my favorite 10mm right now. I'm not going to lie. This has just been 100% reliable for me. Hard cast, extreme penetrators, everything. And it's just got that 1911 grip angle that I shoot better. It's a lot thinner than those double stacks. Of course, the capacity is lower, but I do have an 8-round magazine here, so I just get such good velocity with that 5-inch barrel. So let's test it out. All right, Claw, 190 grain solid copper. Let's see what we get for readings. 1021, 1067, 1055.
Well, that's about 75 to 100 feet per second better than what it did in my Glock 20.
Okay.
I mean, only 0.4 inches a barrel less, but of course Glocks have that looser chamber too.
Yeah, a little better out of a 5-inch 1911 barrel.
Yeah, that's where 10mm really shines, 5 to 6 inches, and 1911 styles or fully supported chambers and barrels.
Makes sense. Well, penetration next. All right, Claw Defense from Fort Scott. Got these solid projectiles. We're going to see if we can capture a bullet. Here we go. Looks like we got a good shot. Very impressive. It took me a while to find it. Shredded the pork, obviously. Shredded the first bottle, shredded the second bottle, passed through the third bottle, passed through fourth bottle, started veering, and it went into a fifth bottle and out. And then one of these corner bottles, 6 water bottles, I found it. I thought it had bounced off, but it had veered to the left. And there we have it in perfect condition. It's pretty impressive. That was, just like Chuck said, very good penetration. Good job. So there you go. We had an average of 1,048 feet per second, and the foot-pounds of energy was 463 foot-pounds of energy. Now, some may scoff at that. I think that it's decent compared to the value you're getting for these. Now, if I buy some extreme penetrators or whatever, I'll be paying 50 bucks a box sometimes, or close to that. these things are like low 30 bucks a box. So amazing value, and I think that's why they're popular. And also, as Chuck was saying, the way that it penetrated, I mean, it's going to get the job done. When I interviewed my buddy there in Montana that shot that bear, he was using the HSM that was even weaker than this, but it just penetrated really well and it hit well. So I think that this would be a good call for bear protection, and it's something that you could stock up on compared to some of the more expensive stuff. So I think they're doing great stuff, and I am a fan of this claw defense, and I would carry it in the woods, and I probably will. So thanks for tuning in. I'll have another video out next Saturday on 10mm stuff. So it's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you all die every time.